We're gonna hop into this game 1 of a ZVT on match point. So I played against Rock, our boy Rock. He's a good guy. I was on vacay, he was off like in the middle of the day, so we played like 5 games in a row, just sort of like filling each other out. Some very fun ZVTs, some intense games. I would say that he's pretty solid with his openers and is getting better at doing more 8 PM intensive SK bio vessel work. That's what I basically, my main feedback to him was, if you're not going to mech transition, keep being active with drops, keep using your vessel energy, etc. So he started, even in the games that we were playing, he improved on that, and plays a pretty good TVZ. So regardless, we'll check out what happens with that. DocHoliday, also a caster and community member himself, but a Zerg player for Team Supply Block. So we're heading back to match point. Let's
all the way back.
Pop the champagne back to match point. It's been so long.
I bought
and
some
this time,
today.
catching the overlay perfectly. Boom.
Well done.
Dude,
but that drone.
Oh, that drone got blocked. Oh. He like morphed the egg in front of the moon. That's just Brood War shit. Like, that's the dumbest. Like, I'd be so tilted if that's how my game started. DocHoliday, how did you survive the tilt? Anyway, Rockety 9. Trout Terran. Dude, he does have the golden CC and the trout color. First league match for me.
Not mining for you too?
Yes, I see that drone standing still.
Okay.
You're not bugging out. He's typing. I see an AFK drone.
Come on. Send him to mine.
Doc!
There he goes.
There we go. There we go. Ooh, Rock was nervous. Oh, man.
I remember my first CPL game. I was a little nervous.
CPL matches. I get nervous every time. It's just fun. It's a good thrill, you know?
Yeah.
Some people can handle that sort of the stress and the thrill, and others don't handle it as well. But I've actually felt like I've grown a little bit personally as a player in terms of high stress scenarios by
That's what it's all about.
sort of doing what we've talked about, you know, the series playing in a BO3.
Ooh.
Oh, not like
DocHoliday with the BM here.
Oh, did he say it's not like you have a chance to win?
Yeah, no need to be nervous. You don't have any chance. What the fuck?
Did he mistype? It's not like it's not like I have a chance to win. Is he saying? He said it in the BM fashion. It's not like you have a chance.
He said it in the BM fashion. Yeah.
Wow. So
Mr. can't even send his drone to mine.
Yeah,
Mr. making
AFK
3 drones at a
over
time.
here. BMing our boy Rock. Dude, is he coming? I hope he thinks he's playing paper, but it's gonna be scissors, and Rock is just gonna crush him, dude. Just gonna crush him.
Nice.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Except it'll be broadcasted and stored forever and ever, and everyone will know. There you go. Welcome to the internet. Yeah. By the way, check out the YouTube channel where we house and archive all of these broadcasts.
Forever. Yeah. Well beyond the Twitch VOD going down, that YouTube video will still be up.
The truth is, he's doing this forward wall structure, which is kind of a little bit interesting. This can sometimes, like, you can have weird gaps and things that aren't link proof exactly. I don't know exactly. But it looks like maybe he's not link proof on that left hand side. An SCV fit through. They're talking about how long they've been playing. So Rock's only been playing, he's been playing 1v1 more seriously for the last couple months, but UMS and other money maps forever. So this is kind of like, whoa, pause. Whoa, we're gonna pause, okay? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Dude, Doc is on some other shit right now.
What is with this typing?
Mind game.
If you talk too much to me and type too much, I don't like you, actually. I like you talk a little bit.
Even in a ladder game, like, much less a CPL game.
Yeah. We got Ross, Boss Ross in the chat. Sounds like me. Me and Ross do chat quite a bit. There's a lot of lag for such a short time.
Such a short time. There's so much being typed.
DocHoliday is actually like waxing poetic in this Brood War game, and this like a soliloquy or something.
Such a short period of time.
It's so much lag. It's such a short period.
Still hitting the 180 APM. Still tripling up.
Maybe I think that could be. I think that could be meta, making the nervous first timer have to type. It's because he says Doc's making him type. You know, that's one way
But
to get thrown
he's
off.
typing more than Rocket.
But if he's more experienced and just generally has his shit together, you know, he could be, he could probably maybe be hedging that against Rock, our first timer here. I do like the wall setup now though, because he does have enough Marines at the front.
Yeah.
That he's going to be able to stop this.
Yeah, and
More
the kind
racks
of
coming.
Zerg is that hedge first against Terran,
Yeah.
so I think he was pretty safe against anything but like an early Ling aggression,
Yeah.
which just doesn't happen very often. Oh, even that other side of the wall is not proof. It looks like.
The others, oh, around the racks to the right hand side. I think
Yeah,
that's
Marines could get through.
yeah. Doc has like 300 words per minute. He always makes him type. It's because he's got that inside info. Yeah, Doc, you're you know, be conscientious. Some people need to focus. You know.
Yeah, some people aren't that quick at typing.
There are. Oh, he's getting Hydras, dude. Fast lurker bus. He's going
Yeah, it must
Lair
be a
and then
quick lurker
Hydra.
thing.
We shall see. We'll keep an eye on what happens next with Doc's tech. But you know, some pro athletes in certain sports are renowned for being chatty or chippy or trash talky.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was one among them that really talked a lot of shit, would mention little things to you or say things on the court, and there's a few players that rub people the wrong way. You know,
Yeah, like I just want to focus on the game. I don't want
Yeah.
to talk to you or whatever.
but I can definitely tell you that saying things sort of like, you know, you don't deserve this, you know, that really gets into the other player's head. So,
I mean, sometimes it can backfire on you though.
but
and kinda
sometimes
get
it
in your own
backfired.
head.
You know, Michael Jordan
You
had some
know?
impressive flameouts. He like retired and played baseball, and then unretired and came back and sucked a little bit. So, you know. I bet on the baseball diamond, Michael Jordan would get to first base. He'd get struck. He gets like saved out. Oh, the run by. Oh
The
shit.
Ling run by is insane.
I'll save my joke for later because that's an insanely good run by DocHoliday. Oh my god.
Oh, and poor Rock has to pull his army
Oh,
back. He was so ready to go push.
Oh no, dude! You know what's terrible is I've done this to Rock like 4 times. I've done this to Rock over and over. Oh, that's brutal.
You're right. The army does get back in time. It looks like he's
But-
probably gonna be able
oh
to
my
save
God.
it. But at what
So like,
cost?
oh, and there's still more Lings actually taking out
Oh,
Comsats
they're
in the
still
main.
there. Oh.
Yeah, this is actually GG for Terran, but Terran's not gonna GG. But like, this is like so bad. This is
I mean, I would totally GG.
this is
here. Like,
complete
this feels-
disaster. Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, the supplies are way down for Rock.
Sam, remember when I did some TVZ against you and you would do early Link stuff and it would just kind of do a little bit too much? Not like that was drastic, right? But I'd just be like, fuck, like, I know it doesn't seem like it, but it feels like GG to me because of how much shit you just threw me off. And that was huge damage to Rock.
Well, and everything is behind now. Like, the whole build is just
Yeah.
off now.
And, you know, props to him for not just typing K and leaving because some players might do that.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He's-
you gotta
he's-
stick out a CPL match. You know it's gonna get broadcast.
It's a
you know,
league
it's gonna get
match,
out
you know.
there.
Why would you do
That's
that in
right.
a league match? That would be nonsensical. So Ling's coming at the front again. Oh jeez. Oh god.
Yeah, Rock is starting to stabilize. He's got plenty of Marines here. It's gonna be hard for just Lings to break through that. And he can just kind of sit back and macro up a little bit.
Yeah. Doing the oh my god. This is crazy because I did this also against Rock. He got very accustomed to sniping my third that's in the top left of this map and like that being my default third location. So one game I expanded down here to that 6-7 o'clock position, just a little bit tucked away and a little bit easy to defend with those lurkers that are morphing there. And there was one game where I really kind of played with my food. I bullied Rock because I expanded the other direction towards him. And I talked about that. We talked about Zergs that expand like this, getting tanks down there and using the tank position with the wall kind of.
That can do so much, yeah.
I said this is the map to do that kind of shit. Oh, what is?
For sure.
It's crazy. It's like looking at my grasshopper. I care about
And he's
Rock
not
so
doing the
much right
things
now,
he
dude.
said.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, get him. You're gonna. What about turrets? No mutas yet.
Needs a factory, yeah. Well, he went for the lurkers, not the.
No
not
spire
mutas.
even. Not even like a lurker first into a quick spire after. He's kind of leaning into the lurker and the melee stuff.
Yeah, going straight to hive actually. So yeah, I think he's going to forego mutas entirely. You know, it comes up later. I don't know what these medics are doing. These medics are very brave.
Ooh.
Oh.
They are brave, aren't they? Damn.
Pulling back a little bit, maybe. It's because he types K. So I've got this post-it note on my monitor that says K.
Yeah. Why is that?
I was having some fun on the stream.
Oh, nice,
a while back. And, you know, it's also to remind me to, you know, always type K.
Always type it.
I had this girl over the other day, and she's like, "Why do you have a post-it note that says K on it?"
Oh, really?
And I tried to give her the story of Insomniac, and it
tried?
fell so flat.
Jeez.
Like,
you even tried to tell the lore of Insomniac
well,
to a date.
Oh, game, and there's this guy.
There's a guy in this game that we play with, and he's notorious
we're in a league
for
together, and he's on my team.
Yeah, but we're just B team, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a very much a nod and smile kind of situation.
Yeah, dude. B team Brood War, but A team Dick. You know, that should be in your Tinder profile. There you go.
Oh god.
Oh, more bio. Oh no. I worry a little bit about what's gonna happen to Rock in about 4 minutes from now.
Yeah. A lot of lurkers, a lot of lings.
A lot of shit's gonna come at him.
Yeah. Look at that hive though. That's a spooky looking hive there.
Spooky looking?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
with
got the fancy skin.
The glowing red lava.
Mm-hmm.
They say look at Sam's face. Sam's face. He's blushing. Did you blush after my dick joke?
I did?
I guess so.
Oh, I don't think I did.
Still, man, you know, if you can talk to your date about Brood War and she texts you back, that's how you know you might have a keeper. You know, or at least somebody that, you know.
I don't know if that's true. At least not a dick. Like, you know, there's this thing I'm into. Oh, fuck you. I'm never talking to you again.
That's, well.
That'd be a pretty rude, I don't know, person.
Dude, there's been some, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel this, like, stigma to, like, tell coworkers, just tell people that, like, yeah, I'm, like, really into games. I like video games. Yeah. They're like, oh, what are you up to? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to play this new video game, or I'm going to do some Brood War laddering. I don't know. It's like I don't even tell people the whole truth sometimes. But the truth is I love Brood War, and I love the CPL. Love it, man.
True. And yet you broadcast yourself loving it.
Shh, like, nobody knows my real, you know. None of you will ever know my real name.
I'm sure that you've said it on stream before.
Remember when I accidentally opened a Chrome tab that had my email on it.
Yeah, people know your email.
Anyway, so we're at kind of like an interesting standstill here.
Uh-oh. Ooh, big old drop that just got scouted. Oh, and DocHoliday is taking that top base.
Dude, that's a pretty significant dropship. If he can disrupt this drop over here, that would be so sick. But he's moving a bunch of stuff through the Nidus. He's got the Nidus connected and Creep Colony's building. He could get in here at a time before the sunks are finished. With a good drop pattern, he's unloading from all three of the dropships. This is a pretty good drop. Oh, this is a pretty good drop.
Do some damage.
Gets in here and avoids those lurkers at the front, but the two more lurkers come out of the Nidus now. But I'm so proud of Rock.
That's well done.
I told him to drop more. Oh, but not like this. Oh,
no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, it's a bloodbath. But I like the activity. He's not willing to just go to a stalemate, you know. He's trying to get creative and poke and prod and make sure that Zerg doesn't do everything that he wants here. But there's another drop, other drop. Oh, other drop. At the front. Oh my god, in the net there was another drop.
I missed the other drop.
Oh fuck.
Doc's taking that top base too, just like you were talking about.
Oh no. We missed the other drop.
Missed the other drop. I don't think it did much.
Yeah, the supplies are still a little bit in Doc's favor. Missed it, lol. Whoops. Oh, well.
Uh-oh. We got another drop coming out from Doc. And that
Oh,
top,
really? Like
yeah,
lurker
the
drop?
Overlord's got 2 lurkers in it.
Ooh, nice.
What
And
they're doing.
dude, this is pretty good. Actually, I the other day, and actually, dude, Rock's loading a drop. Got a double drop duty. Hold on, I'll tell you later because the lurkers are moving in for Doc, but Rock moves another drop that again gets scouted.
It's got it in the same location.
In the same spots now. The lurkers are. The first vessel pops out at the exact same time. Rock has to respond to this, but simultaneously moving his drop down towards that
man.
Zerg 6. Does he have a safe spot that he can unload? There's already sunks back. And the lurkers aren't burrowed. I mean, his drop, Doc's drop, but the lurkers is
The other
unburrowed.
lurkers. Yeah, there's a lot of lurkers.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Rock's drop did not do enough.
Rock gets deflected, and now Doc. This is one of the things where, like, you're watching the replay, but when you're playing this game, you go back and be like, "Oh shit, I gotta burrow these lurkers." He just did it. He's
There he
like,
goes.
Yeah, I gotta go
He's
burrow
got
these
the
guys.
vessels. He's fine. Oh, wow. They actually got a lot of kills.
They got like a good combination of the spikes that lined up just right there. So.
Oh, Rock's going to be so upset in a second. He's got that CC ready to go over into that 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
And
for
he's-
sure.
oh,
He's
here
gonna
it
float it
goes.
and see this.
Here it goes.
It's
Oh,
the creep. The creep starts revealing. Oh god, that's how you just. And it's so crazy because sometimes as Zerg you take these extra bases and you don't really know what kind of dividends it's going to pay off. But even this disrupting the time frame for which this CC could land here is extremely disruptive to Terran and definitely worth an investment to just at least attempt here. Because now Rock's got to send guys up here. You could make lings from the larva. He's making some sunks. Maybe just again further kind of pulling the Terran a little bit thin, but he's moving more stuff up here, just basically saying I need this as soon as possible.
Well, I mean, basically, both of you have invested in a base at this point. Like, they both created their base already, and neither one of them is going to get dividends on it anytime soon. So, you know, it's kind of even for a while.
Still, yeah, at that even stages, I kind of want to see machine shop added on to Rock's factory, some tanks and stuff. Here's where he just kind of
man.
too much of an influx of things here. He takes out the base, but now cracklings are just killing him. Running in.
Is this the same game that they started, like, chatting a lot?
Yeah, dude, this is game one,
man.
right? This is still game one. A lot of bio at the front, so that run by doesn't do anything.
But also, Doc needs to be able
Couple
to take a bait.
SCVs, dude. Actually, the cracklings are taking out SCVs while Rock's not quite paying attention here.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no, and his Marines are just over there, dude. Get,
Oh,
get the
they're
action.
right there. Oh,
Just-
taking out the entire
my
line.
God. One of them has 4. One of them has 3 kills. Oh my god. Okay, so that run by actually turns into a really nice trade for Doc. That first was thwarted, but then just, oh god, that sucks. And he's got to move his third back. This pathetic floating third.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's so sad.
You
Like,
can
okay,
see, like, it's got
maybe
its
not
head down.
there. Yeah.
It's like the sad Charlie Brown.
Yeah. It's like droopy. You know, I've got issues. You know. Okay. So,
oh man, and Doc is loaded up. He's got a ton of lurkers.
Dude,
He's got a ton of lings. He's
did
got a
Rock,
bunch of
Rock do an eraser or something similar? He's got a eraser down at the 6.
Oh, nice.
He's moving his vessels in good positions here. Dude, I'm so proud. He's got 15 kills on that vessel. He must have done eraser 4 on the other
Holy
one. 8 on that one. Fantastic eraser play here. Unfortunately, it's not going to contact those lurkers down below, but I just see how he identified a time when he had extra vessel energy and just sent a few over here to do an eraser trick. So that's pretty nice. In my opinion,
Oh, I agree.
completely shuts down all the income from this base. And now it's like a 2-base Zerg that had to transfer. Oh, he transferred some drones via Nidus.
Oh, I'm getting some irradiates off on a lurker, on a defiler.
Yeah, that's good shit. I'm so proud, dude. I told Rock to do that. Whenever you have idle moments or extra vessel energy, just send a couple for eraser. Oh my god, another drop.
Another drop.
Another drop.
Also scouted in the same location.
Flying over
Oh.
them. And now he's getting busted at the front with lurkers, and there's defilers and swarms. There's our first cauliflower going down. Yeah. Do we have a stir fry? Looking for another cauliflower. It's not there yet. It's not there yet, but he still can advance his lurkers.
That base is going down for sure.
Base is going down, trying to find a spot to put his drop in. This is his last saving grace here to try to drop and attempt to counter. But more and more Zerg stuff's just advancing behind the Dark Swarm. He's looking for a drop position. He still hasn't dropped this drop. Please drop your drop, Rock. Dude, drop the rock. There it goes.
That's actually decent.
That's a pretty potent location. If he can time it with a scan that protects him from those lurkers there, he's going to be able to probably pick off a good amount of tech. Of dodge the swarms. Oh, and his bio at the front's just walking into a 6 lurkers burrowed underneath. Oh, it's no good. Oh, it's no good.
The medevac or the drop ships rather.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, there's some idle vessels as well in the middle that could be irradiating these defilers here. Oh, there's vessels. Oh, I want to see the vessels moving.
That poor CC that's been trying to land. Since it went up to the north, like it's now flying south. It's almost gone across the entire map.
Yeah,
that's the sad, the droopy CC here. Yeah. Oh, and meanwhile, the main of poor Rock is just getting decimated with crackling. And
he just continues to leapfrog in here. And now the supplies are looking really tilted in Zerg's favor with just without the answer. You know, even if he has an irradiate per lurker here, they're not gonna it's not gonna really do anything meaningful for him when he doesn't have another base up. So bummer.
He still got that CC.
You're right. He's still that golden Dumbo boy over here flying trying to find the right space to work. Like all his racks are lifted.
Yeah,
like, he should get a raid.
He just control clicked them and lifted all of them.
Yeah,
raid would actually do pretty well here. There has been no air from Zerg. I think he did get some Scourge recently, so he's got the Spire up, but there's been very little air, I should say. Things like the drops, things like the erasers. I mean, it was good ideas. It worked pretty well.
He didn't have actually the tanks. Dude, he still does not have a machine shop. So like, it's basically like, you know, you have to secure your borders. You know, whoa, actually skirt. Never mind. I don't need to use that language. I mean, you have to protect your front from invaders.
I mean, put up a wall or something.
Put up a wall or something.
A big, beautiful wall.
I mean, use tanks to defend yourself from run-bys and counters and stuff. And like, the truth is, what was a defining moment was those 3 cracklings that took out an entire natural worth of SCVs.
Yeah, that was
before
actually
the Marines noted. That was a big deal. So, bummer. Bummer, dude.
Oh man, and the drone transfer up to the 12 o'clock through the Nidus.
Oh really? Woo. Oh nice, that shift click from the Nidus to the minerals. Good shit.
Going a little too well for Zerg right now.
Looking real sad for Terran. Jeez.
Like border from illegal aliens. I love that.
Yeah, when Zerglings run past your shit to a run by, it's like, what the fuck let these illegal aliens into my country? Okay, let's skirt
this
there.
is gonna be a bad swarm. This is gonna be a bad
plague.
a plague, an even worse plague, and then
the swarm. He's got the defiler energy upgrade.
Oh man, so good.
God. Wow.
Oh.
Well, he didn't actually stay under the swarm, but
no, but still, I mean, he took out
so good.
the whole bio army pretty much.
So good, man.
And got a couple vessels with it too, man.
That's actually one of the best counters to vessels. If you can hit a plague on a ball of them, they all fall to like 2 HP, and then a single muta can get a triple kill with 1 glaive. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Anyway, he's gonna try to hang on. These are sort of the last possible moments for Rock here, repairing his barracks or bunker, and the bunker falls down, and the cracklings go in. And the cracklings are taking out the Marines now. Not a lot of actually like melee upgrades. Like what's Doc? He only has 1 carapace, no attack, in which I feel like the game would have ended a while ago with more melee upgrades.
Definitely.
These
And Rock's been on top of. He's at 2-3.
Rock's at 2-3, which is sort of making this finishing blow against Terran a little bit more difficult than it might seem on paper, but a big influx now. Surely this is it now. Oh, he doesn't have anybody in the bunker. Bunker's not firing, but it doesn't matter.
No, the upgrades. The upgrades are so good.
Please
And
kill
that
the
base,
crackling. There's a crackling in the. Okay. He got it.
that base in the bottom right finally got to mine. Like, I'm so proud of it. After all this time,
Wow.
it flew, like,
This
across
guy
the
was a
entire map.
nomad. He had no home for a while and found his
He went
home.
up to the top north and then like all the way down so slowly, but he's now up and running.
Wow. So it's like that book Into the Wild, except instead of a young boy, it's a CC.
I guess.
Remember Into the Wild? He's in the Alaskan wilderness. He's got a. Anyway.
Yeah,
so,
he lives in a bus or whatever. But like, how is that?
Well, I don't know. The bus is like the
Oh,
CC.
another good
Great plague. Great plagues going down. And swarms.
You gotta wait.
Uh-oh. Put guys in the bunker!
Just put a swarm down.
Yeah, or another swarm. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is.
There it is.
That's the
now.
money swarm. He's got to really... You should start moving, like positioning yourself outside. Actually, there's no links. Like, Scourge?
Yeah.
A big Scourge army. Oh, he's got a clone.
Oh.
Wait, like 9 Scourge to 1 vessel, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because some of them were plagued anyway. Okay, the Defilers finally die. Stubborn
loading up a
Terran.
dropship.
Rock, the stubborn 77 supply to only 100 on the opponent Zerg here, so...
No, he's been holding on pretty great.
Doc should not play with his food here. In fact, another drop gets scouted by another fucking... Oh my god. It just flew over the bottom right. And actually, that dropship is one that has only 1 health from a plague on it, so...
Yeah, it's got a bunch of plagued marines in it, too.
Yeah.
Like, just a weak as fuck dropship.
Oh, man. Half his barracks landed back down, or like half of them are on fire. He landed them back down, but they're just a flaming mess. Oh man!
It's just evidence of all the shit that's
get
come
tanks!
down.
I wish it had tanks, man.
Yeah,
Where's
tanks would make it so easy
This
here.
is rocking the
so
bio life. I like
Sure.
SK style that mixes in tanks. You know.
Yeah, you need at least a couple. Like just on top of this ramp here with that nice choke. Like it'd be so tough to get lings up.
Mm-hmm.
Even with defilers and dark swarms, it's like
Dude,
they'd still get the splash.
Here
damage
comes
off.
the moment. Now Doc's aware of the bottom right, so he's gonna make issue of this. And Rock's got to have some kind of good response. He does not have the response right now, other than the
He's
dropship.
pushing out though.
He's pushing out himself, but panic in the bottom right as he gets discovered.
Yeah.
There is a dropship, that 1 health dropship with plague marines in it.
Flying around, you can tell it's
Oh,
like don't
jeez.
even drop it.
Oh,
And all these marines are so low.
oh, he drops it. But cracklings are good. Cracklings are good.
No, but not quite as good as
Never mind.
Marines.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
This whole game is about the upgrades right now.
2-3 on that bio against
it's a
still
1-0.
1-0. Doc, where's your melee upgrades, man? I mean, strategically, he's in such a sound position with all these bases and income and things like that. He's got macro hatches going up now on the top left. But the standing army is scary. Oh, another plague.
Man, he's killing it with these plagues. And we got ultras out now, too. Oh, this maybe
Oh, God. Yeah.
the final blow.
With the ultras, that's... No, they just
Tyler
run
Ultra
past him?
Crackling. What the fuck?
What? Just...
Rock
excuse
is
me.
like, wait, come back.
Hey, you! Yeah,
Don't
it's
go
like-
that way.
It's like some slapstick movie where they snuck past the like late night security guy, like the rent-a-cop, you know, in the following us. Hey, come back here! Ugh. And here comes the ultralists.
Oh my god.
And that's actually not good. You should attack the plague units instead. This is a lot of bio at the front.
Gonna throw away ultras.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Doc is actually taking that mineral third too, like from Rock.
Oh really? Oh,
They're
that's
trying
that's
to. It
the
looks like
that's
he's
the
gonna hold
ultimate
it.
BM has. Oh my god.
All right, what's going on
Here we
here
go.
in the middle?
Yep. This is it.
Need all the Marines, all the Marines shooting.
All Marines shooting, stimming and shooting, but the ultras are coming in.
That's a lot of ultras.
A lot of ultras now, and Yeah, just that's the kind of tankiness and DPS output that's gonna shred those Marines eventually, regardless of medic healing. And now the medics are starting to go down, and here comes that.
We got a bunch more bios.
You're right, a lot of bio coming in. I was gonna say this is the A move phase for Zerg, where you sniff blood and start A moving a bunch.
Not quite. Not without upgrades, it isn't.
But not in these waters, where we've got some sharks out here killing a lot. And I don't blame Rock for sticking into this game, actually.
No, I think he's actually doing pretty decent right now.
Dude, Doc is kicking himself.
Are way out of whack still, but like, I don't feel like Rock is on the back foot so much anymore.
Here's where another successful drop or eraser could really pull Doc thin. This is the time that you have to do that kind of maneuver here. This is sort of it. He's wedging in sort of into like a final position. It's going to come down to this. This is his standing army here, stimming up.
Looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good if you can get up this ramp and wedge this nicely. Maybe make a good medic wall to prevent the ultras.
Popping right at the right time.
But he's at the foot of the beast. All the cracklings come out.
The beast.
He's at the foot of the beast. DocHoliday.
Scene in Starship Troopers when they first land on the bug planet.
Yeah, and this one's Denise. Denise Richards trying to get away. Oh, you're so fine. Oh, but you're gonna die to this cracker. Oh, the GG.
GG. Yeah,
Rip Denise.
Lost his bottom right base.
GG.
Rip Denise.
Yeah, well, yeah, my screen. You had this.
It all.
Wow, look at the units tab. Rock killed 482 units in that match. That's a high kill count.
All those lings were just dying.
But the resources tells the story, doesn't it? Like Doc was never sweating. He was never sweating for the resources, so the trades kind of. I mean, I feel like with just upgrades, it would have been over 20 minutes sooner, right? But or maybe like 10 minutes sooner. But still, that resources is what keeps Doc in the game. So. That's going to be our game one here. Yeah, that's DocHoliday.
It seemed like forever ago that they were like typing to each other and shit, but no.
Like forever ago. What is time? Like you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
shit.
Yeah.
Let's check out some of the chat here. Nina, we're restreaming. Hey, thanks Nina. Shouts to Nina Zerg. Appreciate that. GG's at long last, I think. Oh, geez. Yeah, the repair, dude. That CC. That CC was burning apparently and died to its own fire damage, extermination. He didn't repair the CC. That's crazy. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was how it died. I saw that it had gone, but yeah, I didn't know.
But good things from Rock too. Like we mentioned 20 minutes ago, like basically the drops were pretty good. They were potent. They were the right things in the right places, but they were just getting scouted. Like, you know, like drops really work well with that element of surprise. And I think Rock now, it's the kind of thing where you move your drop ships out and you don't really pay attention to them 100% until they arrive at the destination, and then you micro them and drop. Could have even been oblivious to the fact that Doc was reading his drop movements and preparing at that 6 o'clock.
He tried to infest it, but it burned out.
Really? Oh, man.
That's funny.
I'll tell you, Age's got you beat. He had the first infested CC in the CPL, which was crazy. Okay. So, game 2, man. Are you good to go?
I'm good to go. Let's do it.
Game 2. Oh, my God. The countdown.
Series 2.
Hitting that overlay. Boom, boom. Bang, bang, boom.
Bang, 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 bang. Boom.
Fantastic. So, Circuit Breaker.
Circuit Breaker. We got all our units mining here. Off to a good start.
Yep. We're not bugging out in our brains, like losing our minds. Is this real? Is this a fake replay bug? What is time? Anyway, so
far.
Red, Zerg, DocHoliday in the bottom right. And we got Rock, the yellow Terran, in the top. Now, on Circuit Breaker, it has such a symmetry to the map, the rotational symmetry, whatever, that the most optimal Overlord pathing is to send it upward and downward from wherever you spawn. If you're down below, go up. If you're up, go down in a straight line down, up or down. This is going to scout the naturals soonest, so that's
true, and that's where Doc's sending it, and that's where Rock is.
Right. So this is one of those where, like, you know, sometimes you have sort of a tale of two games where even down to spawn positions, players will have certain builds prepared, you know. This impacts the mirror matchups a lot, especially ZVZ, but still we could see a little bit of build adjustment from DocHoliday if Rock was to do the same thing that he did last time, which was sort of like an aggressive wall-off situation on match point. Or anything like a CC first. This is a big map. It's a wide map and often is sort of lends itself to the macro plays, but he's going to go Rax, at least Rax. Could be a Rax expand. No commercial break. Finally, haha. Yeah, no commercial break. That's mostly because I feel bad because Sam, it's a work night for Sam.
It's a work night for Sam, and Sam's got no sleep for so long. I don't remember the last time I had like a full night's sleep.
Good sleep, yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen for a while. Like I think Sunday night is the next night I can actually just like sleep forever.
Yeah, man. Hey, are you gonna play in the playoffs? Did you tell Roby you want to play?
We'll see. I certainly haven't signed up. So
okay,
if they need somebody, I might fill in.
I told him I'd like to play because I got the time to really grind one out, practice one out. So we'll talk about the playoffs towards the end of the stream for sure. But again, this is the Coach Pupil League Week 10, and we were watching a B team showdown. So if you're just getting into Brood War, you're wondering what is all this? Is it what's the? Excuse me, I have a sneeze coming. Oh god.
Oh, there it is.
We're good. We're straight. Yeah. So the B team is, you know, when you first start out on the ladder, you're given an MMR ranking. Well, actually, maybe this is changing with the new ladder structure.
This might be changing. Is that this update? I thought that was 1.2.
I think it announced it
or something.
I was playing with Scuzzy.
I didn't know that was this update.
I was playing with Scuzzy when it dropped, so I'm not 100% sure because they announced it in the developer interview, the YouTube video,
I saw that.
Commentary video.
I got the impression it would be a while before it comes out.
Well, we've been on the same fucking league forever. Like, what are these devs? It wouldn't be a Brood War stream without like roasting Blizzard somehow. Like, what are they really doing? Like, up to like, we've had the same ladder league.
No team, I'm sure. No money. I'm sure Blizzard isn't throwing the cash at Brood War right now.
Scuzz says it's not the new season update. God damn it! Like they announced the plans to develop it.
Yeah, it's in development.
Other big developers in big AAA, you know, esports games, they have aggressive development schedules and teams that announce a feature and then release a patch tomorrow, you know, like kind of shit.
Well, that's what happened in 1998. But 20 years later, let's see if in 20 still aggressively releasing updates to Overwatch.
Well,
I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, at least we can say that there's still people aggressively playing this game because it is such a beautiful game.
And it's, you know, it doesn't need a new league. It'll be cool.
Well, it would be nice to have a ladder reset at least. They just said it's the precursor to the next major patch. Okay, so we will probably be getting a major patch for Remastered soon. But yeah, but you're right. Like I said, we're trying to address the new people maybe tuning in. We're playing an old game here with a new exterior, new paint job, and
new paint job.
StarCraft has been a sort of a beloved genre-defining game for a long time, and it's still alive out there. If you're wondering, if you're coming from SC2 or something else, you can check it out. But this is, I forgot it. Isn't there a way to look at message history? There is a way.
I don't know,
but I forgot it. Oh, it says how you're liking normal 1v1 versus the money games. Yeah, I prefer normal 1v1 overall.
Getting better by the week. That's what the CPL's all about.
There you go. Hey, man, Rock. Hey, I fuck with Rock. Yo, what's up, Rock? If you're tuning in live, if you're watching the VODs, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got room to improve. We could all get better. You know, at the highest level, even the best players have always make things go wrong. You know, like you know, it's just the nature of the game. So that's a good attitude to have instead of having kind of a bummed out or a sour attitude, especially if you got matched up against somebody who beat you. That's a learning opportunity, you know. So,
That's right. That's what the CPL is all about. You get to, you know, go back, watch the replay, figure out what they were doing that you weren't doing.
You know, I don't like if we could get a time machine, go back to like Socrates and shit. Do you think that he would fuck with like a salty pupil? You're supposed to be a pupil. This coach pupil league, right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
open mind. Yeah,
we
that's
are
what you
all
need.
pupils.
Always asking questions. You know, that's what Socrates was all about.
Hey man, I got questions. It's okay. So, Zergling's out front. Single creep colony. I like that he makes the creep colony, but doesn't make a sunk yet.
All about that 50 minerals. It's an extra couple lings.
You know, if
And it
you're,
looks like he's sending a bunch of lings out. Like,
he's sending a lot out and doing the lurker thing again. We didn't really talk about the builds, but he's got lurkers coming out.
Yeah, and taking that third base over in the like 9 o'clock area there.
You know, Circuit Breaker is actually really, it's sort of rich with expansion locations, so some hidden ones or unorthodox expansion patterns can work really well on this map. Doing a run by, dude, 2 links, just get by for the scout here. Firebats walking on their way, Firebats! What are you, not on the clock? Go get them! Jesus! Oh, God. Okay, cleans it up.
They got him. Oh, but he's moving out, into a ocean of lings here.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's gonna skirt right by him.
Oh God, they don't see. Oh,
Skirt right
they
by.
don't even see each other.
Oh man!
Wow, if he switched to Rock Vision,
Oh, he
doesn't
sees
even
that
know
now.
that he's surrounded. There's Hydra's. Oh, a big link surround. So Rock's got to secure his front. He does have the Firebats back at home. He's moving his first creeper bio towards the front, but he's got lings at home. But he's got Firebats, one in the bunker.
Oh, the Firebat in the bunker.
Firebat in the bunker, but the bio at the front. Now that the creeps are now sunks. Sunks are up. He's got 2 sunks up. Firebats hold back at home, but Rock's got a micro on the front end. The front end of things trying to take out the sunks, but now the lings come in for flanks, and there's 3 sunks finished, and his bio dies. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and we got 1, 2 Firebats left. The bunker just got
Bunker
blown
just
up.
exploded itself, dude. Oh my gosh. So.
Oh man, this might be an A move kind of situation.
That
here
was
for
a
Doc.
knife's edge, folks. That's when we talk about ZVT and a knife's edge, Sam. You know what I mean? Like, just that moment.
Could have gone either way.
Could have gone either way, but they did a good job of both microing on both fronts here. Yet, I like how well Doc is sort of spreading and positioning. If you look at Doc Vision, he's got little bunches of lings all over the place. He's got overlords kind of scouting for him. He's definitely spreading his wings on the map, abusing that map control. So as a Terran here, you just got to like build some turrets. I hope he builds them in time because there's a drop coming at his nap, but there's lings at the front too.
Lings at the front, trying to get a run by
he
again.
can't get past. Oh my God, those fucking lings. Oh, as a Terran, this is just horrible. Now's the time to move in the drop. He's going to move in that drop. He does.
So slow.
It's so slow. It doesn't have OV speed. So he's cleaning up the lings over here. That's going to get picked by turrets, right?
Yeah, for sure.
These
Especially 'cause
2
it's
are
so
in a good
slow.
position.
Oh yeah, he's like, no, no.
Yeah, good stuff. In fact, dude, Doc's got that one little ling up at the top. I had to hide the scoreboard at the top. That's bugging his supply depot way up here. Literally the tallest like X with the Y position you could be in. He's at the top of and the Firebat's up there too.
Oh, it's just standing there too.
Oh
It's cool.
man, please,
This
dude, these
SCV is
Firebats need to
repairing.
clock in. What the fuck?
There he goes.
Has he got it now? There we go. Okay, so, but I want to commend Rock who did a smart thing. That is, when you need to build turrets for the first time, you should build them towards the most natural area that you're.
Drop.
But he'd be coming from, because he's coming from this area, dropping to the natural. He's got the scan down, and there the scan with the Firebat cleanup. So well handled by Rock.
Good.
Get him, dude. That's our boy Rock. Oh.
Get him. Yeah, this is going a lot better than the last game for him so far.
So far.
Except for that third. That third is, I feel like he could just take it, but he doesn't know it's there, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Nope.
And when I lose CVT, it's usually because of something that went down at my third, you know, and like either losing the third or getting it dropped or something, and just sets me back as a Zerg. What I'm hoping for is fucking tanks, man. Please make tanks. It's like he made the factory again. Now he's going into this heavy two port with vessel.
Yeah. Yeah, the tanks would have saved him last game, and they could definitely do a lot this game too.
Yeah, Doc definitely with some superior vision right now. A Ling like in all the relevant corners right now. Rock moving a little bit in the dark. This is always just sort of a nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing process for Terran to kind of poke out and clean up Lings and things that you can get here, because you just never know when something potent like a couple lurkers will come at you or something like that. Gotta bully them home. He uses 3 scans now, so he scanned that 9 o'clock. Rock knows that it's there, and there's not a lot of Venus there, so he's making a beeline for the 9 o'clock right now.
Those lurkers are just sprinting across the map,
lurkers,
trying to catch up.
yeah.
Oh no, but you gotta boom.
Oh god, and does he have another scan ready now? Oh, does he have a scan ready?
He doesn't even need it. Just
No
keep
energy.
running. Just
Yep.
keep running. Just keep going.
No energy confirmed on those comm stats, so he couldn't scan, but he's moving just as he should. There's a Nidus. He's like protecting the Nidus canal. What's waiting at the Nidus is a bunch of lurkers and Zerglings from Doc trying to get to the Nidus finishes. Nidus
Oh no,
finishes.
kill the base. Kill the base. Oh my god, kill the base. Oh my god, kill the
the
base.
base
Oh
is
my
at
god.
170. Oh
my
the
god.
Base. Oh no, please get the hatch. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's got
Oh,
the hatch.
thank
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so this
Oh,
is
he's
pretty
gonna run
good.
right
He could
back
do a
into
nice
those
little
two
medic wall
lurkers.
here. Oh. No, he's just gonna run home. All right.
Yeah, he's just peacing out.
Very, very deftly handled by both players, I would say. Doc did a good job getting that Nidus up and protecting it. Rock did a good job of recognizing the window and being very decisive. As soon as he scanned it, he moved over there to try to take out that base, and that's what it's about. We're going to head towards the mid-game stages now, where we hope to see Rock get that third up. He's got another command center waiting to float somewhere. Hopefully does not come into such interference. Huh? It's a hold position.
It's hold position lurkers.
Oh god. Oh, with the scan!
Nobody
Close
sees them.
scan!
Oh
Very
no.
good scan by Rock.
Ace.
Wow.
Oh, that was gonna be so bad.
Fortuitous scan by Rock here. And this is looking bad a little bit for Zerg if Terran kind of leans into this.
Yeah, Rock's totally got this. Equal supplies. I mean,
He's using his
Suns
Nidus,
are gonna
however, to bring some lurkers back home. And here it comes. He's moving in, trying to find that like damage of the bio ball. Doesn't quite find it, and now Defilers are here.
Needs tanks.
I don't know if Consume is done. Plague is going right now. Plague first is not really a thing. Consume first would be it. So I have to imagine that those Defilers do have Consume. But now Rock's going to spread out a little bit. Whew. Sorry to step on you there, Sam. There's just so much going on.
No, I agree. I want some tanks. I feel like this would be a one game for Rock with a couple tanks poking at that front. Yeah, those Defilers are consuming here. They do have consume.
Right.
But that is not the case, sadly.
Yeah. Now Doc's aware of the designs from Rock to get this third base up. They have Doc and Rock a little bit
pat
tough here.
ourselves on the shoulders right now for not Doc and Rock. Yeah.
Oh, we're actually nailing it so far. It's been pretty good. Lurkers are bothering Rock right now, trying to.
Oh, the one lurker just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. There
so
was
odd.
a second, but it was like split up enough
Yeah, he's
that
going north. Yeah.
his scan did not get to see both here. Or no, he's moving up. Yeah, he's now at the 12. So this is so critical. Terran's got to like move into the next stages. You know what I mean? You can't let Zerg do everything that he wants right now without, like we said before, securing your front from alien invaders, and that's why we have these Zerglings coming in here. That bunker's not finished. About to be done. Bunker just finished. Oh, Rock, put guys in it.
Put them in.
Thank
Put them
you.
in. Yeah.
Okay, good shit.
And the upgrades are closer this time. We got 1-1 from Rock and 1-0 from Doc.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get through the bunker. Maybe. Oh, he needs another scan for the lurker. No.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, he's gotta move the reinforcements. Oh, geez, the Zerglings are good. Now, two things I want to see here in this game. Like, does Rock do a better job establishing his front, securing this base? And does Doc do a better job in some sense of like continuing to tech and get upgrades and stuff? Because like he could have won that first game with a lot sooner with more upgrades, and Rock probably maybe also could have won that first game with just a little more care and attention to one, his unit compositions, and also tasking DocHoliday to have to move units into different places. He's done that so far by taking out the 3rd at the 9 and forcing that Nidus and everything. But the next few minutes are often really decisive in a ZVT. What happens to this bio army and what happens with the first big power spike of vessels? You know what I mean?
I do. This lurker finally is gonna go down, but like, it's been such a nuisance the whole time, just sitting in the middle of the map. But yeah, it does look like Doc is getting at least another upgrade from what we saw last game. We'll see here, but Rock is moving in on this 3rd.
Oh,
maybe,
God.
Can he take it out a second time? Oh, a plague. Oh, pretty decent plague.
Decent play. Got a couple of vessels as well, and now Doc is massing up Scourge, dude. I saw like 20 Scourge just get made.
Yeah, a bunch of them at the natural here. Oh,
A
they're flying
bunch
out.
of
They're
them.
in fleet formation here.
I see him, dude. The flying fleet of Scourge heading towards this vessel stack here. And you know what? He has so many lurkers and extra Ling lurker defiler near the Nidus that he can kind of make this happen no matter what. This is going to be a good snipe, I think, for Rock. But Doc's now about to, I think he's going to do the cloning here with the Scourge. Here we go. Moving in.
Find out.
Can he make
oh,
the
but right over the bio. Oh, right over the bio. Wow.
Good micro from Rock, who saves a lot of his vessels from those Scourge. Good maneuvers and takes out the base. And is now ahead in supply. Wow, good shift for our boy, using his next production cycle from the starports to make 2 dropships, which it's the kind of thing that could totally ruin Zerg's day right now. If you drop with a vessel or 2 over at that 3rd,
Yep.
or keep your eyes on the top left or something. Doc is gonna attempt to thwart this with the Ling counter.
Bunch of Lings going in, and not a lot to stop them right now.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Nothing at the 3rd. He needs
Nothing
like
at the 3rd.
bio, bunkers, tank stuff over there. You know, he was loading up a drop. He was kind of preoccupied, like with the drop ships. Let's go, Rock.
1 versus 2-0.
The new
Upgrades are
guy's
essentially
fighting
even.
for his life right now. Loading up a drop. Oh, man. Get that CC back down.
Gotta get the CC
Oh
down,
my God,
but
it's
gotta
a
get the
full
boys.
fucking Doom
Oh,
drop, dude.
Big drop.
4
wow.
fully loaded drop ships, basically.
Oh,
One
big
extra,
fly
but it gets
right
scouted.
there.
Totally gets
No.
scouted by that Ovi.
Does he know though? Like it got
Oh,
scouted
and he's
in
dropping
fury.
into the den of the mother load. Oh God, there's a swamp. Don't drop here. Keep moving.
Nope. Just keep going.
Goes right to the main, but there's Scourge and there's Lings.
The Scourge could ruin his day.
Oh, he's gotta please get them down as soon as you freaking can. Oh God, it's in the bottom right corner. Oh God, here comes the drop. Lurker's moving in to try to defend. He's got the scans down. The Lurkers have good spines, a good swarm. But he's down in a crevice. He's kind of found a nice spot for his Marines, and the tech is all here. If he can just kind of keep a little chunk of bio alive. Oh no!
Good
Oh.
spines from those Lurkers. Oh man.
Oh, the spines with like a quintuple kill down there by the Defiler Mound, and now Rock is just backpedaling, sweating this right now.
Flying back. Oh, he's reloading up. He's going in for more. Oh, he's going over to the 3rd maybe?
See, now it's like, oh no, my grasshopper. I told him to drop more often and just keep dropping, but maybe he should not drop what, you know, like secure your
look at all
borders,
these
man. You know.
The 3rd too.
Oh, and the 3rd's not down again. It's the CC's lifted there.
Oh, that 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, Rock's CC is not put back down after that initial attack, but here's where I thought he was going to drop earlier. Please scan. There it is. Good scan. You can tell he's got his ComSat hotkeyed. Little Marine split there, but the Nidus. Snipe the Nidus. Oh. Dude, with a Nidus snipe, that could have been pretty potent.
Oh, and then the Scourge. Oh, the Scourge. Oh,
jeez.
the Scourge. Oh, this is bad.
Wow,
Oh,
with just a
just like that, Doc is at half, or Rock is at half the supply.
dude, just like with the fate of a few units and engagements there, we see the tides have turned in Doc's favor.
Couple drops, yeah, that's all it took was a couple drops gone awry. Oh, we got some vultures out. That's new.
Yeah, he's going with the mech transition right now, floating his racks. This is a really vulnerable spot for Terran. Obviously, he needs to get his siege upgraded. get some more tanks out here. He's got Machine Shop on that one. There's Mine, and I think Vulture Speed was coming up first. So Mines are pretty good. Mines are a good unit.
Especially against a bunch of lings. I've lost so many lings to mines before. It's depressing.
And it can also sort of help just pad you and build time. For example, against Ultra Switches, which Doc is doing, by the way. And he's got the Ultra armor upgrade from the Den first. So there's 4 Carapace already, and the 5 level Carapace is about to finish. That would be +3 in the regular sense. So Doc, when we talked about the 2 things we learned about them in game 1, Doc's still going down that armor path without any attack upgrades. It's kind of interesting, right? I would get attack upgrades in addition to it if I had this kind of money.
Yeah, well, yeah, given the money, like, why not get it? But at the same time, between cracklings and the fact that you're going both lurkers and lings, I kind of get leaning heavier on the armor.
Okay, yeah.
That said, and you got, if you're going ultras, I think I saw him get chitinous plating too, so he's like now going to be +5.
He's got the +5, yeah. There it is.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, he doesn't need to go.
Get it, but like you said, he's got money that
he doesn't need to talk to his doctor for +1. He is a doctor. Hey.
Just writes himself a little script.
Writes himself the script for the Ultra +2 armor. Damn, he's got 1 +5. It's crazy.
Look at these the medics.
I know. I just noticed these medics down here. What is this, like a clan of
I don't know.
nurses?
Rock's medics they got some balls on them.
For sure.
Where did they come from? Why are they down?
I don't know.
It's got to
I
be
think
like
they
a
were
bad
here
rally,
from way
right?
long ago. No, I feel like we maybe missed out on them being there from way long ago. But here now at the
They're
top.
not gonna be here for much longer.
Yeah. Zergling's taking out the medics, but at the top, Ultras fighting against Vultures. He's trying to do his best, sort of clone and split and place mines to wear away at the Ultras' health. He's done a pretty good job.
Actually doing pretty well, yeah.
Considering that Vultures are not a gas unit at cost to his gas income, but he just never got that CC down, dude. It's like last game, just didn't get a third.
Unlike last game, he's got tanks now too. He did pull off the mech switch.
That's true.
Oh, I love that little vulture's luring in this ling.
Oh, look at that.
Army. Mm-hmm.
Goading those Ling Ultra to attack into mines and some siege tank range there. So that was pretty good here.
Yeah, I like the spread with the barracks too. Like good vision coming out from Rock.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, both these guys are playing really well.
They're both playing pretty good. I have to give it to Rock here. Well, maybe I would tap myself in the back. You know, I was a practice partner at Zerg and everything. You know, so I told him how to. You know,
everything he has, he owes to me.
Yeah, literally all. You know, like the way that he sees
I
his
made
tank
you,
there,
Rock.
I
You'd
told
be
him
nowhere without me.
Dude, I told him to put. I told him to siege like that. Anyway, no, but I did tell him to use his vessels more, which looks like he's now going to head a squad of vessels.
Oh man, these lings running right into these fire.
Oh god. Just a fire fest here.
Oh, we got a queen out on the map? Oh, we got an infested command center out on the map.
Oh, he got it? Oh, I saw
He
that queen
got it.
earlier. He
He
actually
got it. He got it.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh no, where is it going?
Oh no. Dude, but the eraser was so effective. Look at the 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, the eraser destroying things over there. And he's got good stuff here. So, dude, this infested CC, this is crazy. What's going to be the thing that sort of tips it to either player's favor now? I don't know, because they have both pretty good positions. A lot more army for Doc, though.
Yeah, the supplies kind of tell a different story there.
However,
as does the mini-map.
does the mini-map. But with mines and tank lines, you never know. You know what I mean? Like
you do, yeah. It can switch pretty quick here. Oh, it's looking like a big push from Zerg here, though.
Big push.
Bunch of lings, bunch of ultras.
Big
Can
push.
they break through this line?
Oh,
Across
the line
bridge?
of the fire bats. They've got that +5 armor. We're up against 0-0 mech right now, so no upgrades for the mech.
Upgrade.
And they kind of did their job, that is to get in the face of the meching tank line and cause some friendly fire accidents going on here. But he's doing more eraser tricks, just more vessel play from Rock, which is great. Pulling Zerg thin and sort of hitting them in weak points while the Zerg's distracted at the front. but it's an economic story right now, such that there's an infested CC heading to the top left, and Rock doesn't have his third base up. So.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
This is gonna quickly get real bad for Rock because he just doesn't have a good answer against Crackling, upgraded Crackling, you know? There, okay, so he taps it out.
Yeah.
Okay, there's GG. Whew.
GG.
All right. Not a bad one. Dude, look at Rock's got
Not bad at all.
with the 194 APM in the 25-minute
That's
game.
than I usually go.
That I think that I would just say that it was a solid TVZ, right? Like we got to really see, you know, two long or late-ish games, interactions in the mid and the late game that we often kind of like practice or prepare for, but sometimes in ZVT don't ever get to end up practicing things like optimal drop mixtures and patterns, things like defilers with the energy upgrade. In that game 1, he had the defiler with the energy and then was able to plague and swarm with his energy pool, which was really nice. Oh, that's DocHoliday, I mean. And then other things that are very I guess symptomatic of the relationship, that Zerg expands all over the place. Terran has to do the Starship Troopers thing and defend himself, and DocHoliday bested our boy Rock today, you know.
He did. I mean, it was very close. It could have gone either way. It was a good kind of illustration of that knife's edge thing that you've talked about in the past. But yeah, it did end up going in DocHoliday's favor.
You know, that one attack by Rock where it was just sort of like a weird, he ended up walking past him, and meanwhile Rock made it to the Zerg's natural at the front.
Yeah, that was super fun.
That was crazy to behold, because let's say that Rock was aware of those Zerglings and does sort of a sweep or a scan and pushes those Zerglings back towards the front, we might have ended up with a different game. Instead, what we got to see is two players tasked with multi-pronged sorts of engagements, and
the decision making that goes along with it too. Yeah,
some quick thinking from both players. So a good series, to be sure. Shout outs to Rock, our one of our newer players here on Team No1CareThat. But DocHoliday takes it 2-0. Hey, thanks for